First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Abby is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Mark. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Abby, how long has it been since you heard from Mark?
It's been about a week.
About a week. Huh. Okay.
Have you tried to reach out to him multiple times?
I did a few times, but, if someone doesn't respond, continuing to message them doesn't normally work.
Yeah.
So I did one, and then I did one more, and then I stopped.
Well, let's hear about your date and how you met him and see if we can't figure out why he's ghosting you.
So we met. We actually got set up through Mark's coworker, and Mark's coworker's wife yoga class. I attend that class. So me and Serena, which is Mark's coworker's wife, we grabbed coffee, and it was kind of like Serena recruited me to go out on a date with Mark. But she and her husband, Josh, are always on the hunt for a wife for Mark, and Serena thought I would be perfect. So Mark and I met up at a Thai restaurant that has amazing tropical drinks.
Okay.
And we shared food and chatted about our favorite things. And we had so much in common. And the night was so good, we ended up going back to Mark's house for a little nightcap.
A sip or like a... Wow.
What was that?
I was looking for a nicer way to say it, and the only thing that came out was sound effects.
So yeah,
I'm really sorry.
Was it just a drink or blah?
Both.
Okay.
Okay.
I was super attracted to him, and I could tell that there were instant sparks between both of us, and it was just easy and effortless. So yeah, we ended up hooking up, and then afterwards Mark kept talking about his job and how close he was to a promotion, but I was kind of bored by it, so I pretended to be asleep.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking maybe he knew I was pretending.
Maybe he knew you were bored by what he was talking about.
That's funny.
I'm sorry to laugh.
He did mention that I breathe differently when I'm in like different sleeping phases. So
You're
I feel
actually
like
asleep?
maybe a little busted. And I'm really excited and I want to support like his promotion journey and all of that. But I, at the time, was just like wanting to enjoy my post playtime piece. And that was the nicest way to get him to shut up, by pretending I was asleep.
So what do you want to say to him?
Well, I want to explain myself in that, like, it might have seemed rude, but that wasn't like, I had good intentions. That's like, it wasn't my plan.
All right, well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and see if you still want another date after we find out the reason, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. Right in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Abby is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Mark. And it might be because she was bored by him. But we're about to call and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Abby, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, we were set up by Mark's coworkers, and we went out to dinner and had drinks and had like a great night. We went back to Mark's place for a nightcap, and we ended up hooking up. And after that, I wanted to go to sleep, but Mark kept talking about his job and his promotion he might be getting. So I just pretended to be asleep, and I think he might have noticed and that's why he's not talking to me.
All right. Well,
Man.
we'll see if we can figure it out. All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Mark, please?
Yeah, this is Mark.
Hey,
Who's
Mark.
this?
What's up, man? How are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Mark. The show's here. My name's Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi. Why are you guys calling me?
Because you're
Hi.
cool.
Yeah. Do you ever listen to the show at all?
Oh, wow. Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait.
What?
Wait a minute. I think I know where you're going.
What?
Is this where you guys, like, call someone after they met someone?
Yes, it is. It's called the first date follow-up, where you go out on a date with somebody
Oh, my God.
and you ghost them.
Yeah.
They can ask us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an
Yeah.
email about you, Mark.
Oh, boy. Yeah. All right.
It's from Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Do you mind telling us about your date with Abby and why you're ghosting her?
I mean, I'm sure she told you about the date, right? It was pretty fun,
She did.
thought, but I guess I'll just say that, yes, I'm ghosting her. The reason is because she used my razor.
What?
What?
Like, did she tell you we went back to my place after our date?
She did.
Weekend?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. She said she wanted to go, like, freshen up, but I never crossed my mind that she would use my razor. And I don't like sharing any personal items. Like, I don't share my razors, not even my toothbrush, like, not even with, like, the love of my life. I feel it's so gross. And I thought it was so entitled of her to just march into my bathroom and just use my razor. And I know she used it because there's these light little brown hairs in there.
Oh,
And it's just so gross to me. So, yeah, I ghosted her. That's the reason.
when was this that she used your razor?
I'd say, like, I guess she used it before I don't know what she told you, but
She said you guys had fun at your place. Yeah.
yeah, we got, like, cozy with each other.
Yeah.
But she must have used that before that, because then I didn't notice it till I used the restroom in the middle of the night, and I noticed it. And also, it wasn't like she put it back where it was. It was, like, fully out. Like, I don't even leave my razor out. It's, like, in a drawer, and, like, she had it out on the sink. The hairs were there.
Oh, ew.
Like, it was gross, and she was just making herself at home. Like, both of those were just a turnoff to me
Wow.
on the
She didn't
first
try to
date.
hide it.
Well, thanks for telling us. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I probably wouldn't care if somebody used my razor, but also,
I mean, I'd probably think it was funny, but it might be a little bit interesting.
Mark, Abby is on the phone and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, I forgot about this part. Hi. I guess you just heard it all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I had no idea about, like, the razor. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And I just, like, I wanted to say, like, I'm sorry. I pretended to, like, be asleep. I kind of thought that's why you were not talking to me.
You were pretending to be asleep? What?
Yeah, just
Wait, what?
Like, afterwards, when you were talking about your promotion and stuff, I was just kind of zoning out like I normally do right after that time. And I just closed my eyes and I thought maybe you knew that I did that and that's why you were mad at me. But, like, I'm really sorry about that anyways. And I'm sorry.
No, I actually thought I put you to sleep, and I was actually, like, proud of that.
Well, no, I mean, you did. It was amazing, and you did a very good job. So, like, I have no complaints. And I didn't think, like, the razor would be that big of a deal because, you know, I was doing it for you. I was trying to, you know, look as best as I could. I wasn't trying to just use your razor for no reason.
Well, that's not the only thing you did for me. We're going to say on the radio.
Well,
Where is this going?
Mark, would you like another date with Abby? We'll pay for it. I mean, can you get past the razor using?
I mean, she was thinking about you.
I'll buy a razor. How's that? I'll buy it. Yes. I would, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. And I can promise you this time, like, I won't use a razor. I will stay far away from it.
I'll get you a new one. I mean, you don't need him now.
Well, hair does grow back.
May.
Well, when are we having this date? How far in the future are we having this date?
Well, I'll shave before the date. Okay.
All right.
Jubal's first date follow-up.